This is a story of a company whose future builds on the foundation of its past. A company that has always embraced innovation and growth. This is a story of Century Real Estate. Century Real Estate's incredible journey began with a young civil engineer, Dr. Dayanand Pai, who came to Bangalore in 1968. Few back then could have imagined that this sleepy town would one day become a global metropolis of the future. But Dr. Pai had a clear vision of the transformation that was to come, and that vision ignited a dream. In 1973, along with his brother Satish Pai, he founded Century Real Estate and got into the business of land trading, in effect laying the groundwork for decades of industry leadership.
He's one of the earliest land aggregators Bangalore had ever seen. I don't think there could be either a similar human being or an organization in this country that has done land banking at such an early stage.
With Dr. Pai at the vanguard, Century Real Estate had put together a significant land bank and in turn made this available to Bangalore's earliest developers.
Mr. Pai's vision of expanding or aggregating land in different parts of Bangalore is a tribute to Bangalore developers and has contributed a lot to the growth of the city.
As Bangalore grew, so did Century Real Estate. The company made a calculated transition from land trading to development in the 80s, at a time when the real estate sector was still evolving and largely unorganized. Dr. Pai and Century Real Estate had already built a reputation for transparency and fair dealings.
I have known Dayanand for more than 3 decades. At the end of the day, net, what you really want is a very fair and a clean deal, and he is known for that.
In the 80s, under Dr. Pai's leadership, Century Real Estate facilitated some of the most iconic projects in the heart of Bangalore. At the same time, the company was among the first private firms to get into plotted developments.
Dayanand Ma'am has had a huge contribution to real estate in Bangalore. I think he's had a hand in most of the landmark buildings and projects in Bangalore. We've done a lot of deals together. And he's been very instrumental in us setting up most of our projects here in Bangalore.
As the IT revolution gathered steam in the 90s, the demand for housing and office space grew exponentially. Century Real Estate ushered in the apartment culture in the city and pioneered the concept of joint development projects, working closely with leading developers to develop both commercial and residential properties. In the new millennium, foreign direct investments transformed industry, and Century Real Estate responded by raising the bar once again. Ravindra Pai joined the company as managing director in 2003 and along with a professional management team steered the company towards full-fledged development under the Century banner. Under a new generation of leadership, the company has built on its independent development portfolio, while at the same time continuing to be involved in multiple marquee joint development projects with leading developers.
We had signed 13-acre in Magicbricks Road also, and we are talking 4-5 transactions.
We started with a 3-acre land, ended up with doing 30 acres land.
In the last 5 years alone, Century Real Estate has completed 15 projects with a built-up area of over 1.7 million square feet and will deliver another 5 million square feet of residential space over the next 3 years. Over 4 decades of its existence, the company has aggregated a land bank of over 3,000 acres, developed over 6 million square feet, with over 30 million square feet in the pipeline. Today, the company is well poised to make the most of its significant land bank and rich legacy, with both an independent development platform as well as a large portfolio of joint developments. Century Real Estate is a brand that is trusted by its customers, backed by a passionate team with key project management skills, and established systems and processes. Leading financial institutions have endorsed this fact by partnering with Century Real Estate on multiple projects, and the company continues to define industry benchmarks by working closely with its many partners. As Century Real Estate looks towards the future, it will work towards further developing its existing verticals, education and hospitality, besides independent and joint developments. The founder's vision fueled Bangalore's growth story, and in the years to come, Century Real Estate will continue to be an inseparable part of that story.
Today, we have a great platform from where we can leapfrog our business. At Century Real Estate, we are constantly driven by a need to think ahead, be it in design, quality, construction technology, or customer service. We will continue to build on the company's rich legacy and strive to be the most trusted name in our industry by both our partners and our customers. We believe there are exciting days ahead for Century Real Estate.